welcome to our living room. This is from the Disney Couch. We are 49 movies deep in our quest for the ultimate Disney movie. Tonight is a good one.
Princess and the Frog.
Be another princess movie! I'm so excited. This feels so recent.
And joining us on the Disney Couch,
Oh
Donna?
yes, my best friend, Joe. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest!
This is quite a turning point for Disney.
Yep.
Because after doing some different and creative sort of movies, some computer animation.
Weird movies.
They are going back to total line-drawn animation in this film.
Yep.
And a princess story.
They hired the same directors that did Aladdin and
Oh, wow.
The Little Mermaid, Ron Clements and John Musker, I believe. They went back to 2D animation, back to a fairy tale. You can see the wheels turning here. Okay, what really worked? Oh yeah, princesses, fairy tales, Musker, Clements, hand-drawn. Let's do that!
And I'm also excited about this movie because this is one of the newer movies that I have never seen.
I also have never seen it.
It's up there on my favorite Disney movies.
Oh.
It's one of the top.
Good. Good day to be here.
I've seen it like a bunch of times actually.
All right, so Mike and I are the newbies here on this movie, so it'll be interesting. I don't know anything about it other than it's about a princess and a frog. The princess's name is Tiana, and also that she was like the first heroine.
African-American princess. There was a fair amount of controversy. So originally, Tiana was named Maddie. People didn't like that because it sounded too much like Mammy.
Oh.
Tiana was originally a maid, which could have been offensive, so they changed her to a waitress. And it was set in New Orleans right around Hurricane Katrina, so it was offensive to people that had just been through Hurricane Katrina, and so they kept that. They didn't take the voodoo out, so despite protests from some people, but yeah.
Big Disney movie, let's see how good it is.
Okay, here we go. The Princess and the Frog.
Yeah!
The evening star is shining bright, so make a wish and hold on tight. There's magic in the air tonight.
You're doing the like,
Yeah.
you don't have to be judgmental when you're clapping. You can just enjoy things.
Alright, fine. I liked it, kinda, but it's not up there with other princess movies for me.
The things that I really liked about it was the animation and the scenery and everything.
Yeah.
All the lights.
The art in the movie was beautiful, much like...
Gyra.
I know, I'm so beautiful. Thanks, guys. I mean, should someone say art?
Show them the thing.
I honestly didn't like Ray that much, but he was small, and I liked drawing his glowy butt.
For all of my Disney art compiled, you can follow me on Instagram at Doodles for Boredom.
I think the thing that I didn't like about it so much is I never really liked the prince.
Yeah, it's true. You start off not really liking him, and there never really comes a point where you start to warm up to him. You just get used to him. I liked Tiana's character and her dedication to her dream, and that she was going for it and she was working hard, and the plot twist at the end when the love story all worked out and they realized they love each other enough to be frogs forever. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know you've really got it bad for somebody if you're willing to be a frog forever for them. But apart from that, I didn't find the love story that convincing. Like, I wasn't falling in love with them.
No.
I feel like it wasn't one of those ones where in the end you would have been devastated if they weren't
Right.
a couple by the end of it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I would have been okay if they just parted as very good
And
friends.
she gets her restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're more excited that she gets the restaurant than she gets the guy.
It is true.
I think how this princess movie differs from others is the soundtrack is not quite so outstanding. Like, really, I've seen this a few times, and I was watching this, and there were a couple songs I didn't remember at all. Like, they were a little forgettable.
So they went back to kind of what we think is the classic Disney movie, the tried and true. Let's find out if that reflects on our score chart.
To the chart!
Do.
Book intro.
No.
No.
Well, I don't know. I want to make a case for it because within about the first 30 seconds to minute of the movie, Oprah is reading the story of the Frog Prince.
That's true.
That's not
To
a
the
book
girls.
opening and you know it. We're talking about a zoom in on a book and then it opens magically and the narrator goes once upon a time and you get immersed into the story. But as it was, it didn't even open with that. It opened with the stars and someone singing about jazz.
That's true. It's kind of like a nod
kind of
to the book opening.
Foreshadowing almost.
Yeah,
Where she's like,
more
and then she
foreshadowing.
kissed the frog.
But it's not delving into the story.
That's true.
I don't know. I give it half marks.
All right, let's put it to Coach vote. 3, 2, 1, book opening.
Okay, we got 2 half marks and 3 thumbs down, so Ellie, we are outvoted.
Missing parents.
Yes.
Yes.
Tiana's father is prominently featured at the beginning of the movie as a great inspiration to her, and then all of a sudden, fast forward in her life, and there's just a picture of him in his army uniform with some sort of medal,
Something like
obviously, that he received. So I guess he would have died in World War I. Is that kind of the idea?
That's probably the idea, yeah.
And really sad. It was just all of a sudden, boom, he's dead.
I think it counts.
Dad with a stash.
Princess Dad.
Big Daddy.
Oh, Big Daddy.
Yeah, Big Daddy had a great mustache going on.
Yeah.
And the prince's dad, the king, he was shown on screen for about maybe 3 seconds, and he had a nice, finely manicured royal mustache.
Yes.
Talking animals.
Yes.
And we talk too.
I think that's the whole premise.
Yeah. I guess if Naveen was turned into a non-speaking frog, then he probably wouldn't be able to convince him to kiss him, and then the whole plot wouldn't happen.
It's true. If he didn't talk, then this whole thing would have been over.
Unlikely partnership.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, they didn't really like each other in the beginning. You know, they're kind of polar opposites, but then they were stuck together because they made a deal.
And they were doing the same ways.
Yeah.
They were both on
They
the
both
balloon.
they both needed to be human, and then Naveen promised to get Tiana her restaurant, so they needed something from each other, and so they were stuck together. But then they fell in love.
It meets the criteria. They didn't like each other. They were forced to work together, and at the end, they liked each other. So, yeah, there you go.
Hidden Mickey.
I found a couple online, but there was only one that we paused at and really saw.
There's lots of beaded necklaces around Mardi Gras, and there was one on the floor by Lewis's foot, and you know, it had some beads in the shape of a Mickey.
Okay. There was a fun little Easter egg on one of the street scenes. Somebody was shaking out magic carpet from Aladdin.
Yeah.
There was a few other nods to other movies in there. King Triton showed up on a float.
Yeah.
A113 was on the front of a trolley car.
The little rich girl had a cat who was
Marie.
Marie from Aristocats. Right down to the pink bow.
Alcohol.
No, there was no alcohol in this movie because it was set in the 20s where prohibition was happening. So alcohol was illegal, so Disney would not show alcohol in this movie.
No, because it was New Orleans, which is like the Big Easy, whatever that means. I'm not really sure. Anyway, and it definitely had alcohol. It looked like champagne. I'm using a champagne glass, and it was
No,
champagne
it was all
colored.
fruit juice. Honest officer.
And wine.
Only apple juice.
Yeah. And lots of gumbo. Fiery gumbo.
Is
Is
gumbo
gumbo
alcoholic?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I was just throwing that in there totally randomly. But it was fun to hear them talk about gumbo all the time.
Witchy villain.
Yes!
Yeah.
Right from the get-go, you know he's like a villain, he's like a street performer, shyster guy. But like right away, you see behind him like an evil shadow. And
That was both creepy and cool. The way the shadows would move things.
I thought it
and
was so
stuff.
creative.
Yeah, you got the feeling that he thought he was controlling the spirits and he was kind of the top dog, but yet at the end, his time ran up and he didn't do what the spirits wanted him to do and they sucked him into the grave, so...
Yeah, I think he counts.
Ugly villain.
Shadow Man. Ugly villain, yes or no? What do you think?
I think he looks pretty normal. Like, his character at Disneyland does not wear a mask, so that's saying something.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say he's not atrocious, and he's definitely not good looking, I would say, but he's not ugly.
He's
Yeah.
ugly. Like, he's like obnoxiously skinny.
I feel
personally offended.
Okay.
The one time I think that he was really ugly was when he was singing his song and he got the whole skull mask going on and the psychedelic kind of rainbow things happening on his eyeballs and stuff. So I don't know if we count that as him or that was just the voodoo going on through his
That was
face
his
or
crazy
what.
villain moment.
So yeah, but in his normal mode, I wouldn't call him ugly.
Yeah, I guess I thought he was ugly just because I didn't trust him. So, and if he can be played in Disneyland by just a regular tall skinny dude, then, you know, I guess we can't call that ugly.
No. Death by falling.
No.
We did have 2 deaths in this movie. 3 deaths. So, Tiana's dad, unknown demise. The Shadow Man, eaten by a horde of demons in a graveyard.
Sucked into a grave.
And Ray the Firefly, stepped on by the aforementioned Dr. Facilier. Poor guy.
Wasn't that sad.
But nobody fell to their death.
No, no falling.
Hit song. I think almost there. It was kind of hit. It was like the independent, strong female song.
But I don't recall the tune to it.
Mom, almost there.
These guys do.
Almost there.
Okay. It didn't stick with me, is what I'm saying.
It was catchy, but I kind of like, is it really a hit song? Like, is it one of those Disney songs that people all recognize right away?
It's almost there.
I'm not feeling it.
I guess they needed Celine Dion singing it or something like that.
Romantic duet,
There was lots of singing, and there was lots of romance.
but no duet.
You'd think this would be the perfect movie for a romantic duet.
Yeah, because he loves music too, Naveen.
Yeah. He didn't even play his ukulele for me.
Maybe that's why we didn't feel the fall in love moment.
Yeah.
They didn't sing together.
That's
Dance.
it, right there.
So, no romantic duet.
No, nothing.
The kiss.
Yes, 5 times, yes!
Lots of kissing.
Multiple.
Bye.
Multiple magical kisses.
It was quite literally magical at the end.
Yeah. And they didn't even notice. They're like too busy kissing each other to realize that all these, they'd like floated into the air and gotten dresses and become human.
They didn't. Only one of them got a
Both of
dress.
them got dresses.
They were in love. They were busy.
They just thought it was a really magical kiss, and it was.
So, Naveen and Tiana kissed 5 times in this movie, which, according to my research, is the most kissing in a Disney princess movie.
A kiss was a big plot point.
Yeah.
You know, a kiss needed to happen.
Yeah. Kiss, 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 kiss. It's no wonder this movie did not go over well with the boys.
Oh.
The marketing department, when they were putting stuff together for Princess and the Frog, said, animation guys, call it something that does not have the word princess in the title, because we're going to alienate every boy. They're all just going to think that it's just for little girls. And the animation department was like, nah, it's fine. We got beautiful 2D animation. The story's magical. Everyone will come. Everyone didn't come. All the boys went to see Avatar, which opened about 2 weeks earlier, and it was just the little girls who saw the Princess and the Frog.
What would you have called this if you didn't call it The Princess and the Frog?
The ukulele playing frog prince of Moldovia.
Mucus.
There you go.
That's what it needed.
Yes, that would have brought the boys out.
Resurrection. No.
Well, what about the Firefly turning into a star?
You went to the afterlife.
Or
Well, yeah, I guess. He
I
didn't
think
come
that-
back as a Firefly, did he?
No.
Okay, I guess we can't give it to this one.
No.
Jaira, what's our total for Princess and the Frog?
Total is 8 out of 14.
The Princess and the Frog gets 8 points on our Ultimate Disney chart.
Just as I suspected. That's exactly what I guessed. And
Wow.
I'm so proud of myself because I guessed it. Yay. Yay.
Thanks for joining us on the Disney Couch tonight. If you liked the video, then please hit that thumbs up, subscribe to see more of our lovely couch, and make sure to comment your comments for the comments.
So be sure to join us next time as we almost reach the end of our quest for the Disney movie. Next week we'll be watching
Tangled! Okay, well that's it for now. We'll see you next time from the Disney Couch. Bye!
Now can we watch the bonus pictures, please?
Okay, it's spring break.
Alright, sure.
Yay!
Bruce, don't whisper, Joe. Be assertive.
Ah! I'd love to try and make a gumbo and a pumpkin in a swamp.
Yeah.